Okay, so we're just going to quickly go over the front of this, and we're mostly going to concentrate on the back. But this is all about how a right triangle has two legs and a hypotenuse, and this only works for right triangles, okay? And we do this a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Doesn't matter which ones are a and b, but it matters that c is always the hypotenuse, okay? One of the things we're going to talk about is giving a radical in square root form. So here's an example. We've got the hypotenuse squared equals 3 squared plus 3 squared. So we've got c squared equals 3 squared plus 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Not 81. 9 times 9 is 81. Whew. So we're going to square root it. Now, if you put the square root of 18 in your calculator, you come up with a decimal. I'm telling you I don't want to see that. So I'm thinking of the biggest number that goes into 18, which is a perfect square. So that's why we're going to use the square root of 9 times 2. 9 is a perfect square. What's the square root of 9? 3. So we would leave it as 3 square root 2. Right here is a bunch of lists of perfect squares that are possible. Right on the front. That will help you for your homework tonight. Okay, let's turn it over, and we're going to do some of these problems together. Okay? Number 1 is done for us. We know this was my c, so we did 3 squared plus 4 squared equals x squared. Solve for x, and we got 5. Okay? This one is done for us. We're looking for x, which is not the hypotenuse. So we do x squared plus 4 squared equals 12 squared. We get x squared plus 16 equals 144. We subtract 16 from both sides. We get x squared equals 128. Okay, if we put that in our calculator, we get a decimal. We don't want that. So what's the biggest number that goes into 128 evenly? That's a perfect square, so I flipped it over right here to these numbers, and I plugged in 64, and that came up with 2. So then I get 8 square root 2. So let's go ahead and try 3. What am I going to, is x my hypotenuse? No. Can it be a or b then? Yeah. Okay. So this is my hypotenuse right there. I oftentimes will go through and just mark all the ones that are the hypotenuse is c, so I don't forget. Okay? I have x squared plus 4 squared equals 13 squared. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my handy dandy calculator to do this. X squared plus 16 equals 169. Now I'm going to go x squared, and I'm going to go 169. 169 minus 16 gives me 153. All right, 153 is a hard one. Okay, let's think. I'm going to turn back over to my perfect squares, remember? So I've got like 144, 121, 100, 81, 64, and so on. Okay? So 153, I'm going to do the biggest one. 144 will fit in there. Not evenly, though. 153 divided by 121 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 100 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 81 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 64 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 49 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 36 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 25 doesn't fit in there evenly. 153 divided by 16. Nope. 153 divided by 9. Yes. So I'm going to say, take the square root of each side, and I get x equals the square root of 17 times 9. And what is the square root of 9? 3. So x equals 3 square root 17. Yes?
How do you know which one is C?
So C is always across from 90 degrees. So you tell me, Lauren, which one is C for number 4? Where's the 90 degrees? That little box, right? So which one is C? 4, 6, or X? Yeah. For number 5, which one is C? X, 6, or 15?
15.
Good. Is that better? Okay. It's the longest side, and it's always across from that little square, that 90 degrees. Okay. I think we should do one more just because I think you guys got the Pythagorean theorem stuff set out. It's simplifying it like we do here. Let's try. So let's try one more. So x is my c, so I know I have 4 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. So 4 squared plus 6 squared gives me 52 equals x squared. So now I want to square it. Okay, well I can't start with 144, right? I know that's not going to fit in there evenly. I've got to start with 49, we've got 49, 36, 25, 16, 9, and 4. Okay, so 52, let's see. I'm going to start with 49. Nope. 52 divided by 36. Nope. 52 divided by 25. Nope. 52 divided by 16. Nope. 52 divided by 9. Nope. 52 divided by 4. Yep, 13. So I get the square root of 4 times 13. You guys okay with that? I'm just trying. I tried numbers in here of the perfect squares. If you didn't write them on the top of your page like I did, remember they're right here on the back. Okay. So what's the square root of 4? 2. So I get 2 square root 13 is my answer. We all okay with that? Any questions about this? This is going to be your homework for tonight, not this page. You're going to pick up your homework when you're done with your performance activity. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.